What is up, guys? It is James and Marsha, and today is Sunday, August 9th, 2026, and we are in our hotel room and we are about to check out. We had a fantastic stay at the Hyatt Regional in Long Beach, California, and we are just making sure that we have everything, and then we're gonna go check out, and then deciding if we're gonna do the breakfast buffet again or if we're just gonna get something light. Not really sure. And then we're gonna wait for us to go in at 10. And the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hit 4 of the mini haunts that we wanted to do. The rest we might do, but we have 4 that we for sure are gonna do. And then we're going to walk around a little bit of the convention, maybe go see one of the celebrities that we got an autograph from yesterday. And then depending on what we want to do, we might do one panel upstairs and then just stay up there for the Horror Nights panel. But you'll see in the video what we're doing. But the first thing that we're doing is we're hitting the 4 mini haunts to get those out of the way, and then go from there. So we'll see you when we're inside the convention, when we are walking through the Hall of Shadows. So, Mom, anything to say? Anything about the hotel experience?
This is a great hotel. The beds were comfortable. They were really accommodating. And I'll stay here next year.
All right, guys. So we'll see you when we're inside the convention for the second day of Midsummer Scream, technically the third day of Midsummer Scream. So we'll see you when we're in there. Bye-bye. What is up, guys? It is James and Marsha, and we are inside the convention center. We are close to go down, and the first thing we're going to hit is the Hall of Shadows. We're going to do the 4 mini haunts, and then from there we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do after that. So next stop is gonna be, or technically the first stop is gonna be the Hall of Shadows for today's Sunday video. Alright, guys, so we're about to enter the Hall of Shadows. Let's go enjoy. Alright guys, so we just did the Lionsgate haunted house. It was Lionsgate Root of Evil, I think was the title of that haunted house. And then we just did the Hawkins Lab photo op with the Demogorgon. It was a photo op, not a full-blown haunted house. And then we have 2 more that we are going to do, which is the Las Vegas, Universal Las Vegas one, and then the one that's called Fear Fest Part 2, 1989. And then that will be the 4 haunts that we wanted to do, and not going to do the rest because the rest were not really interesting, but those were the 4 that we wanted to do: the Lionsgate, the Hawkins Lab photo op, the Las Vegas one, the Universal Las Vegas, and the Fear one. So we're just taking a little break. We just needed to sit down and relax for a moment because we were rushing down here. So that is pretty much it. So next one is going to be the Las Vegas one, and then on to the Fear one, and then that'll be it for the Hall of Shadows. Alright, what is up guys? It's James and Marsha. We are here at the 1 o'clock panel for Terrors of the Desert, where they're going to talk about Universal Horror Unleashed and some other Halloween places that they have in Las Vegas, like the It escape room and the Saw escape room and stuff like that. And then after that, we're going to just stay on the 2nd floor. After this, Marsha's going to go get some lemonade for us and possibly some food. And then we're just going to wait for the Horror Nights panel. So, there you go. So,
all right. So, some quick housekeeping. I am going to be glancing at my phone periodically because we don't have a clock up here. I'm not bored. All right. I'm making sure that we are on time and you guys get out of here on time so everybody continues to have a beautiful day here.
He's on TikTok.
It is nice. The gambling, just any reason to go across the desert, we would go. So I feel like I have grown up with Las Vegas as well, and it always captured my heart. And I do feel like I've always been a Las Vegan in heart. Well, last November that became a thing, and I am a proud Nevadan. So, of Of course, I'm still dedicated to, and I love the Southern California haunt community. You'll see my emails. Horror Unleashed has opened in Las Vegas, and Kim Scott is our friend. She is the general manager of the attraction. And how many people have been to Horror?
August 14th, next Friday, is our 1-year anniversary. And I think that's important to talk about, because for this year-round horror experience, Universal being the leaders in horror from our Universal films, starting the horror genre point in time. And so they don't necessarily have to keep those artists as engaged, because there's that end at the light of the tunnel. For us and for my incredible operations team, and I have so many of them in the room with me today, it's about how do you engage those team members 365 days a year? How do you ensure that we keep our content fresh and exciting for those guests to come back? If you haven't been in since Resident Evil Unleashed took over the building, that's something that you need to come back. So what we're learning is the calendar and really the rhythm of our seasonal overlays and our marquee events. What our guests are telling us, the frequency that they scenic behind those rides and attractions is like none other. Universal Horror Unleashed was built in the same reverence to what Universal Creative expects of any of our experiences. So the scenic and the quality behind our houses there are second to none. And they're built to last, as we know. Much to Jason probably knows us best of all. They are built to last, but with that scenic expected. So with that, when tourists come in and you're carrying the name of Universal, it's great and it's an amazing brand recognition, but it's also a legacy to live up to. And so with that, we know that our tourists coming in, we need to maintain that legacy. We need to experience, create an experience for our guests that want them coming back. And for our local market, what we've done is we've leaned into ticket offers that make it a bit easier. Yes, we are looking at an annual pass.
Yes.
Because I know that question is coming up. It's been coming up, and it is something that now that we've got a year under our belt, we've really seen those ticketing trends and what the guests are asking for. It's something that we have in the queue to be addressed. We also have a Frady Cat ticket. So guests that are a little bit after.
So, Tom Devlin's Monster Museum is the epitome of roadside America. It's just about 20-30 minutes outside of Las Vegas in Boulder City, which is where the Hoover Dam is. And it is a very well documented attraction. Everybody from our friend Adam the Woo to Jacob the Carpetbagger, Justin from Random Land. Tom, tell us about yourself. How did you get into this?
Las Vegas is a family town. For those of you who don't know, it sounds like Sin City. Oh, it's all brothels and crazy. It is absolutely not. Well, yeah. So, Las Vegas had BMX tracks. Would be its third year. The Blackwell Manor is a permanent structure, but it's not open year round. We do open seasonally for we did My Bloody Valentine's, we did an Easter egg haunt that was incredible, and we do a Krampus thing in the winter. But this year, we are giving the Blackwell an overhaul, adding 3 different rooms, so it's not the same experience that people had last time they were through there. And we're also building the Alien Invasion in the Alien Museum, which is kind of a sneaky thing, because I told you I'm very thrifty, not cheap, but thrifty. But we got a grant to help build a haunted attraction for community building reasons in Boulder City, because we use a lot of high school kids. We use a lot of volunteers. We donate to charities. So we got this cool grant to build a haunted attraction. So I'm gonna build it in the Alien Museum so I can also upgrade the Alien Museum while building the haunted attraction. So two birds, one stone, and got some good money for marketing it, so this year should be great.
Awesome. I met Jason years ago when he was in charge of the Fright Dome at Circus Circus. Do you guys remember that? That's when I met Jason, and that was a lifetime ago, before everything else that he's done. He's amassed himself quite the collection of attractions in Las Vegas. He's got the Blair Witch, escape room. He's got 2 escape rooms based on the It series. And he's got Saw escape room. And he also has John Wick, which is really more of a walk-through experience. We'll talk about that a little bit because it's not scary, it's not Halloween-y, but it is phenomenal and should not be missed. He also has the Odyssey Manor that just opened at Area 15 also.
This is so important for the industry. It's because of things like this, what you're doing to grab everybody together and show off all of our new stuff is why we're able to continue to build amazing things. I mean, this is the reason why Universal sets up shop now in Las Vegas, and we've got so many amazing attractions in Las Vegas. And let's talk about Vegas for a second. I mean, it is on fire. I mean, how many other places can you go that you've got Lady Gaga performing down the street, you've got the Backstreet Boys at the Sphere, and then you've got Metallica coming up. I mean, who the hell's coming to that? That's insane. 27 shows of Metallica coming up. I mean, this city is like no other, and I'm glad we didn't have the pig from Saw show up that night. So I had to get into the costume, which is I have no issue doing that. We'll do whatever it takes to win. We will. So I got this costume, I got a little overzealous, and I started working the line in the parking lot and all this stuff. And I scared the hell out of this dude. This dude punched me so hard. And I was just so proud of how I could take a punch. I was like, I didn't do anything with a guy. I'm like, oh my God, I could really take a hit. I was like, Jesus. You know, it had been a long time since I got punched as a scare actor. It had been a while, but yeah, I took a hit. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, little old me from Nebraska, I took a hit.
Let's Nebraska people.
What is up, guys? It is James and Marsha. It is about 4 o'clock and we are waiting in line for the Horror Nights panel. It starts at 5 o'clock. And as you can see behind me, it is super busy. A lot of people are waiting for the panel, so we'll see what he announces today. So we're just waiting in line to go into the grand ballroom.
David Martin. Executive producer, Gary Baker. Producer, Claire Dunlap. And creative director, Rick West.
Well, thank you everyone for coming out to our 10th anniversary event for Midsummer Scream.
That was fast. Just 10 years ago when we started all this, we never anticipated that it would grow into what it is today. And we are so honored and proud of the event itself, but it's all thanks to people like you who have supported us over all these years. So thank you very much.
I love that you're all looking at me. Just kidding. Thank you guys all for being here. We really, really appreciate all of you. And we want to do a special shout out to our Whitebacks, who are a phenomenal team, and the rest of our team who have been with us for so many years, and they are really incredible. And we're just really astonished at people still want to work with us, so especially me. Anyway, yay, thank you for being here.
Hello, spooky kids.
Hello!
Here's where our contract meets every year. Did we do you proud?
Yes!
Thank you all so much for the love, for the support, for the journey that we've been on together. I want to give a huge shout out to everybody in the Hall of Shadows. Did you guys like the Hall of Shadows this year? You hear me say every year that it gets bigger and better, and we got to hit a ceiling at some point, right? I saw what they did this year, and I'm like, I give up. I don't have any explanation how they do that anymore. So, God bless the haunters, ladies and gentlemen.
I have one more thing too. We have all this amazing tech that goes on, and I think we had 8 stages this year. It just grows and grows. And we have this incredible tech team headed up by Jim and Anthony Call back here, and Jesse. So thank you guys for everything you guys have done.
I just wanted to say one more time, thank you guys all for taking your weekend to be with us, and all the love and the support all the years, not just this year. You guys have been with us since the beginning. This does not exist without this community, the very best community in the world. And this weekend, the circle of positivity and circle of goodness has grown so much. Thank you.
Yeah, we are very, very gracious and thankful for everybody for being with us. As Gary noted, we had to add stages this year. As Rick noted, the Hall of Shadows is getting crazy. Our crowds are huge, and there's the demand for people who want to come, who can't come, is pretty big. We need to do something about that. So roll the clip.
My understanding is this is the first Midsummer Scream Festival.
This is our first year, right here in Long Beach, California.
The world's largest Halloween and horror convention.
From haunted houses to special effects, it's a horror fan's paradise.
More than 50,000 people here at the Long Beach Convention Center.
Thank you guys for being here for our 10th anniversary.
So that's good news, I guess, then. That's a great response. We love Long Beach Convention Center. I want to thank the Long Beach Convention Center it's an amazing home for us since 2016. It's fantastic. We want to also thank the police department, the fire department, all the agencies that helped support. I didn't ask for another music cue. What's going on here?
Is in the building. Are you guys in charge here? Are you in charge? Yes. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys, girls, and nuts, I present Santa Claus.
So, my naughty meter's been off the charts this weekend from this specific event. No, you guys don't understand. Horror fans are some of the best people in the world. You guys usually top of my nice list. For some reason, there is a concentration of naughtiness at this event. And this guy. So I don't suppose you all know why there's so much naughtiness coming out of this event, do you? Let me explain. See, there's a special kind of naughtiness. So you four here, do you think that could be possible? Do you think you four can make that happen, or do I have to add 4 producers to the top of my naughty list?
Anything for you, Santa.
Glad to hear it. Boom!
All right, everyone. I guess here with Season Screamings.
You opened it, we came. Explorers in the further regions of experience. Demons to some, angels to others. Now you must come with us and taste our pleasures. We have such sights to show you. Shall we begin?
Midsummer Scream. Give it up for the creative director and executive producer of Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood, John Murdy.
How you doing? This way comes. Are you guys ready for announcements? Yeah? Yeah, that's not good enough. Let's hear it. Are you ready for a Halloween Horror Nights announcement? You cheered about Anaheim. I want you to cheer louder about this announcement than you did about Anaheim. All right, heads up to the AV team because this is the first of the 13 things and something we're going to show you.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, our grand reveal. Taking over this year's terror trap. Please welcome the one, the only, Art the Clown!
From the minute, the first movie came out, people were coming up to me in the park and saying, Art the Clown, Art the Clown, Art the Clown. I still remember the G.I. Joe book and records that I had as a kid, somewhere in the Egyptian desert. The adventure team vehicle rolls on while Mike frantically tries to contact Joe. I mean, I could recite that whole book and record. I won't. Specials, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Santa Claus is coming to town. So I'm gonna read the narration. It's not me. I'm not doing it for the actual video, but I'll substitute for us. And it starts like this. Art the Clown loves Christmas. Art the Clown loves Christmas a lot. See Art dressed in a Santa suit he stole from an old man at a bar. See Art wearing a Santa beard that he ripped off the old man's face. Art loves his Santa suit. Art loves his Santa beard because Art the Clown loves Christmas a lot. Art even brought a special Christmas present to give to the tour guide and all his friends on the Universal Choo-Choo Tram. But the silly tour guide tells Art, it's not Christmas yet. Art is too early. You're a little weak on that. Let's try that again. This makes Art sad. This makes Art mad. Because Art the Clown loves Christmas a lot. Art decides the tour guide and his friends on the choo-choo tram don't deserve his special Christmas present because they are naughty. Art will put them on his naughty list. Art will make his own Christmas. Art will make his own Christmas on the Universal backlot, the place where the choo-choo tram is going. And all Art's naughty friends on the Universal choo-choo tram will be sorry that they didn't let Art have his Christmas. They will be really sorry. See them run. See them scream. because Art the Clown loves Christmas. Art the Clown loves Christmas a lot. All right. So, Art is this Christmas house, and it's all decked out. Look at what I did there. You thought you knew what we were doing, didn't you? Yeah. Vicky Hayes and the little pale girl. And the little pale girl takes the severed head away from Art, and Vicky hands Art a brand new chainsaw. And now he's happy. We're applying all of these classic Christmas archetypes and putting them in the world of Art the Clown, okay? So these are our Nutcracker characters, our freaky ballerina, our Nutcracker, the Rat King, and they all come out with chainsaws. Here's the portal for that. You thought you knew what we were doing, and you were wrong. But this is a full chop them, we trim them, we top them. So Art, Vicky, little pale girl, they're cutting bodies open, they're ripping out the intestines to string the tree. Little pale girl's ripping heads off of people to use as the tree. Oh, I'm missing the slide. Okay, I'll tell you what it is. You ever seen Christmas Vacation? You know when Chevy Chase, Clark Griswold tries to plug in a tree? And it's basically like a Christmas party, like a themed Christmas party where everybody dresses up, but it's being crashed by Art the Clown. So we're redecorating the whole Bates Motel. Every door alternates red, green. Vicky is doing some damage to this snow bunny that she stabbed multiple times with multiple different knives. She's taken this dude on the naughty list, the girl's cheek. And then Sienna Shaw makes a cameo. So this is our snow angel version of Sienna. And she has a chainsaw showdown with Art the Clown, and that takes us to our next location, which is Art's Christmas and his two sous chefs that are preparing all the lovely food that you're going to be eating. And in the kitchen and in helping work the restaurant, we have the Christmas ham and the Christmas turkey. You can have the decision at that point in the experience where you can get in line and get a picture with Art for your Christmas card, you know? That takes us up to the entrance to War of the Worlds, which is held for the holidays. This is going to be totally UV. This is some of the artwork we're creating. And then we come into War of the Worlds proper. You know, that's the thing with Terror Tram, right? This is what? My 21st year doing Horror Nights. Art had like a World War II flak gun, right? And what if little pale girl is like a spotter? And they're listening real carefully and they hear, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. And then they just open up on Santa, right? All being murdered in horrible ways. And then we're gonna bring some other Christmas archetypes to life, like Jack Frost and the Snow Queen. And this is a new one. This is called the Christmas Death Angel. So basically we mashed up the worlds. We started encountering all these freaky toys that have escaped from Santa's workshop, like our wind-up monkey and our freaky looking bear. Still walking Nutcracker. And at the very end of War of the Worlds, there's a big Christmas, chest overflowing with body parts. And Art has his naughty list, and he's checking to see if any of you are on your naughty list. And then once he does, looks just like Santa's workshop, so it's like, gingerbread house. But when you get inside, it looks like Art's workshop. And there's all these different departments, there's all these different doors, like this. Sorry, Santa. And that's Terror Tram.
What's up, Midsummer Scream? So, it is a horror and a pleasure, John, and in front of this beautiful Midsummer Scream panel, to announce that we, Ice Nine Kills, are creating completely original music for the 2026 Terror Tram starring Art the Clown.
By the pricking of my thumb, something wicked this way comes. Do you want another announcement? You better scream! Let's go! Oh, that's not good enough. Come on. time for a short history lesson. Quinceañera! Music by Slash. This is going to take some explaining. I need a priest because this thing just keeps advancing without me actually touching anything. But it's cool, leave it there. And this is all part of the research that I did and talking to all of my different colleagues. But there are essential elements to a quinceañera. In essence, what it is, and you guys keep me honest if you disagree with me, because, you know, these things are an example of a treatment. Okay, well, there you go. This is an example of a treatment. This is a treatment for quinceañera. And it's two main things. So on one side you see the description. That's the narrative that I write. So I write a narrative as if I'm you guys for what this house is all about. And then I'm going to let you hear something. Would you like to hear something else? Yeah. Okay. So the Fiesta de 15 años, more popularly known as quinceañera, is normally a time for 15-year-old girls to celebrate their rite of passage from childhood to adulthood. And all the people who made that journey special. But not for Lola. An orphan with a dark and tragic past is planning a quinceañera unlike any other. A festival of death designed to take revenge on all the people who have wronged her. The setting for this party to end all parties is the burned out ruins of Lola's childhood home. The place where her parents perished in a tragic fire during the height of the festival of Dia de los Muertos, November 2nd, which just so happens to be Lola's birthday. All of this happened 10 years ago. Lola miraculously survived the fire but was left with lifelong emotional and physical scars. Orphaned at an early age and badly disfigured by the fire, Lola became the object of ridicule for her classmates and an easy target for bullies who made her life an endless torment. Lola's only refuge were the stories her parents told her, tales of vengeful ghosts, malevolent spirits, and fearsome monstros that would punish the wicked. For Lola, these stories became an all-consuming obsession. For in the eyes of her cruel classmates, she was a hideous monster, and now that pitiless mirror would be reflected back on them. As her 15th birthday drew near, Lola began to plot a way to take her revenge. Since she had no parents, she would throw her own quinceañera with her heartless classmates as her court of dishonor. The invited guests will be the ghosts, spirits, and monstros from her childhood stories, conjured by Lola to be the perfect vessels for her revenge. 15 candles, one for each of her victims. It'll be a quinceañera unlike any other, and no one will get out. This is the burned out ruins of Lola's childhood home. And I know a lot of you guys have been looking at that. We wanted to show the burn and all the damage from the burn, but because her birthday is November 2nd, the height of Dia de los Muertos, we also wanted to fold in like the calaveras, the candy skull kind of makeup. So she has this kind of fiery appearance, which involves UV. So we did a makeup test recently. So why am I doing her in a prosthetic? Because we do have ones of her in a mask as well. It's because I need her to lip sync. But most importantly, I need her to do a song. First time ever. For years in Orlando, Florida, but we're going to start it in Hollywood because you asked for it. Unmasking the Horror is going to be available for the first time in Hollywood. It's going to be Quinceañera and Sinners. Details to come. All right, now I got to kick it into overdrive because I'm already getting the person by the side of the stage giving me the, dude, you got to wrap it up, you got to wrap it up. We got a lot of stuff to go through, so hang on. You want to see some stare zones? Let's go. Do we even have time for a shorter cultural history lesson? Sure we do. In Mexico in the 1920s and 30s, they had this thing called carpa shows, which were tent shows, kind of like to tie into our carnival theme that we got going on this year. I'm gonna run you through the characters real quick. Starts with the ringmaster, the dancing bear, the chicken geek, the fish boy, the rat boy, the bearded lady, Two-Face, which is a still walker, and the twins, which is New York Street, right? We kind of needed something to kind of visually blend in with that, just in case a bunch of chainsaws went running through that zone. So we came up with hackers. Let me walk you through the looks. And this, 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 and there we go. This is Pat Quinn. Pat has been with us since the beginning. Pat Quinn, he's the guy who does all our scare zones and park decor. Pat always finds weird stuff and then like shows it to us and goes, hey, I have an idea for a scare zone. So in this case, this is the concept art that they put together for this zone. You see that big creature, and if we hit the next one. So Pat bought that and then created a whole character around it that we call the Spider Pirate. This zone has a lot of ghillie scares, but we wanted to kind of take ghillies a step further. So that's the looks for all our ghillie performers. There's actually more than this. But wait, there's more. We also have what I call HHN's character encounters or experiences. And these are just the places in the park where you don't expect to see anything, but something shows up. So, for example, Murder of Crows. The crows are back in town, so you're gonna see your favorite crow characters that we've had like the last several years. Baby Crow will be the type of character that we did several years ago. We haven't done it recently, so four-legged still walker. This is kind of around the Precision Hub before the fast ride. That's the sculpt for that character. See this guy walking around today? Hami Kuma will be back as well. In the Universal Plaza, which is Dia de los Muertos. This is the new look of our still walker characters that are going to be in the plaza. Last year, we did an experiment. I looked at like our vice president of retail and I was like, I know we never let characters in the store, but we're gonna make an exception for this. And seriously, that's it. Really? Okay. Again, credit where credit is due. Somebody on X sent me a video of Curry talking about Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, oh, that's interesting. He was just talking about how he's a big fan of Horror Nights and he comes every year. And I'd just seen Obsession, and Obsession's a great film. And it was late. I mean, we're talking like late. But what I can tell you is, Nikki is out there somewhere. We kind of got to get into like a Where's Waldo type mentality. She's out there somewhere, and she might be looking for her next obsession. And I'll leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for coming down tonight and hanging out with us. Thank you to Midsummer Scream for 10 years of putting on an amazing show. And thank you guys.
It's recording. Wave at the camera.
What is up, guys? It is James and Marsha. We are out of the convention center. We are waiting for our Lyft or Uber ride to go back to her place in Burbank. We just left the convention center, and there was a lot of announcements for Halloween Horror Nights. We are getting a Terrifier Terror Tram, and we also know the other house is in the Persian Courtyard, which is called Quinceañera. So I'm going to do a more detailed video on both of those coming up sometime this week after all the Midsummer Scream videos are posted and the review of Midsummer Scream. So we will see when we get back to her place for the final part of this vlog video for Sunday, August 9th, 2026. Alright guys, what is up? It is James and Marsha, and it's around 8:05 p.m. We just got home from Lyft, all the way from the LA Convention Center. So officially, Midsummer Scream is over, but I'm going to do our review, and I'm also going to share at the end of the review the big 2 announcements that's going to change the course of Midsummer Scream for 2027. I don't want to spoil it right now, but I will talk about them when we do our review. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and just wanted to recap something. So for the scare haunts, we did do Lionsgate, and we did do the photo op with the Gemogorn, which I'm gonna add that photo in as a slideshow during this video. And then we did not do the Horror Unleashed one because we thought it was going to be a walk through haunted house. No, it's just basically you walk into the tent and you learn about Horror Unleashed and some of the offerings they offer with some of the characters that you can find at Horror Nights Unleashed. And then we did do the Fear Fest 1989 Part 2. That was a cool one. And then that was it. So the only one we did not do that we said we were going to do was the Horror Unleashed. So pretty much this is going to wrap up our our Midsummer Scream vlog video for Sunday, August 9th, 2026. And so basically how the videos are going to be going and podcasts, I'm going to be releasing Fridays one first, then Saturdays one, then Sundays one, and then the review video will be coming out with, at the end of that video will be the big announcements that they announced for that's going to change Midsummer Scream for 2027. And then after that, we will then be doing our Horror Nights announcement video, talking about the things that were announced at Midsummer Scream, because I want to make sure I get all the information for you guys and stuff like that, so I can do a good video for you guys. All right, guys, so that is going to wrap it up. Mom, anything to say before we wrap it up?
It was really fun. I enjoyed all the mini haunts that we did, the Halloween Horror Nights panel, and it was great this year. I enjoyed it.
All right, guys, so hope you guys enjoyed our Midsummer Scream 2026 coverage, and we'll see you for the next video coming soon. Bye-bye.